Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day. So this is a clip from a previously recorded video. This is a much shorter clip of it. But as always, not financial advice, for entertainment only. Do your own research. And I'm invested in closing companies. And if you enjoy this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out tremendously. And let's get into the clip. So Marathon Digital Holdings announces Bitcoin production and mining operation updates for August 2023. And here's some management commentary. So they're talking about they actually mined a little bit less here. They mined 1,072 Bitcoin in August, which was a 9% decrease from last month. And they're talking about that. The decrease in Bitcoin production from July was largely due to an increase in curtailment activity in Texas due to record high temperatures. These temporary shutdowns more than offset the progress we have made to increase our operational hash rate and optimize our operations, which is fine. And then the sequential increase they increased their hash rate to 19.1. The sequential increase is primarily due to swapping Bitmain S19J Pro miners for more efficient S19 XPs. We are still waiting for the facility in Garden City, Texas to come online, as Applied Digital and the utility provider are still finalizing paperwork based on the latest updates. We continue to believe that energization is imminent. So basically, they have the S19 XPs in hand. And what are they doing? They're just like, well, we have those in, we might as well use them. So swapping those out for the S19J Pros, which are a little bit less efficient than the XPs, which is good there. And then I'll probably take the S19J Pros, put them someplace else. That's going to make sense for them. Okay. Next, continuing on here, we also saw continued progress at our joint venture in Abu Dhabi, which began hashing in July and mined 50 Bitcoin in August, of which approximately 10 Bitcoin is our share. So I believe they have 20% stake in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And JV's operational hash rate grew to 1.5 exahash. And we continue to expect the project's full 7 exahashes to be online before year end of 2023. So that's also good there. Okay. Going down here, Bitcoin mined 1,062. Exahash was 19.1. Let's see here. With the majority of Marathon's US fleet now powered by S19 XPs, the company's average fleet efficiency based on manufacturer specifications improved from 25.3 joules per terahash last month to 25.2 joules terahash as of August 1st. I wonder if that should be September 1st, because we're talking about August here, but maybe it is. Once fully deployed, Marathon's US fleet efficiency is expected to be approximately 24.2 joules per terahash according to the manufacturer specifications, which is actually really, really good number there. It's definitely way below the 30 joules per terahash that we're kind of thinking might be the the point at which miners are no longer going to be profitable once having happens. So that's good to see that they're below that. And then total BTC holdings right now is 13,286. So they did stack quite a bit. They also sold 750. It looks like they've been selling that now for, I think, the second month in a row. So that's kind of what they need to sell to possibly fund operations. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. There isn't. Let's take a look at the numbers here that I have for Marathon. So if we look at Marathon, which is going to be way over here. There it is. Marathon. Okay, so Marathon, let's see here. I want to make sure I got this right. I was just thinking about something. 13,286. Yep. And then they're at currently 1,062 Bitcoins produced. I want to make sure I got that right. 1,062, 1,072. I got to fix that. See that? I knew I had a mistake here someplace. There, I'm including the JV shares in there as well. So it's 1,062. So I'll have to do some adjustments here on the fly here for you guys while we work through this. Okay. All of this should be the same here. Not much changes here. So Marathon currently has 174.2 million shares outstanding. Stock price is at $12. Market cap is at $2 billion right now. And they've done kind of mixed numbers here as far as the last 12-week performance. They're up from 12 weeks ago at 20.2%. They're down from 8 weeks ago at 33%. They're also down from 4 weeks ago at 19.4%. And they're actually up last week 13.7%. So pretty good week last week for them. Their BTC production, you can see here, was their best in May. May also contributed to the network transaction fees, which were added in there as well. That helped them out tremendously. They were down in June, back up in July. They're down in August as well. Month over month difference as far as how much they've mined here. So they're down about 114 Bitcoin month over month. And their BTC HODL has continued to increase here to 13,286, which is obviously a large number. They're one of the biggest here HODLs that between the companies that I track at least. Next one's probably going to be Hut 8 and then Riot possibly. Looking at their BTC per exahash efficiency, that came down because they did curtail quite a bit there. BTC sold, you can see how much they've been selling here. It looks like they sold, I'll have to adjust this, should be 750 as well, I think. Oh, see, this is why things get a little tricky when they do this stuff with the joint ventures and I don't catch it in time. Where did I put that number here? Let me see here. 13,286. Okay. Yep. So they sold for 740. So that's correct. Just don't want to double check there. So 740 was sold. Hash rate has increased to 19.1 from 18.8. So that's good there. Revenue also came down here because they curtailed, and that's the reason why. But they did reach a record here at 35.38 in July, beating the prior record at 34.24 in May. And I would expect this to go back up here going forward as they get more and more stuff energized. Hash rate difference, you can see that they've been installing a lot this past year, which is fantastic to see because they had a pretty rough last year. And then BTC sold value, how much they've been selling. So right around 20 some odd million here, it looks like, to fund operations. Last 4 quarters revenue, we talked about that already in previous videos. We're not going to get into it here, but institutions and analyst ratings here, they did actually decrease a little bit. So 332 institutions now as of today. They are down from the 333 that they had last month. Shares increased to 71.6 million from 61.5 million. So that's good there. Percentage owned by institutions is at 41.12% compared to 36.22. So that's good there also. And we also have one more analyst rating here on them. So we got 1 strong buy, 2 buy ratings, and now 4 hold ratings, which we had 3 before. We have 0 underperform, 0 sell, and the price target actually went down a little bit here to $20 on the high. The average actually went up to 16.02, and the low actually went up also to $11 as well. Okay. Now, as far as the miners that got installed this time around, and I may have to update the pricing here or the time frame, or maybe not. Let me see here. 19.01. Well, they mined 10 less Bitcoin, so it's going to change the amount that they actually generate here. So if we have that at 1,062, that's now 29,579, 29,570, 29,500. Well, let's just do this. We'll see if we can get it down by that 500. I'm probably going to be able to do that. Let's see here. 5 days. 579. So 6, 579, 5.5. Pretty close there. So right around there. We'll keep it for now. When the miners got installed here. And those were the 140 terahash miners, which are the XPs. And we added 300 petahash of those. So 2.1 thousand of those were added to it. Other than that, they were running for about 24 days out of the month here, out of 31. So definitely a lot of curtailment for them. That's why their efficiency is down on it. Okay. And then based on all this, I think they should be between, looking at the last 3 quarters of revenue plus the current quarter that we're in, we're looking at $14.70 to $22.05 on the higher end. They're at $12. I think they're actually undervalued right now. And then when we look forward, I have them at $16.12 to $24.18. So definitely way undervalued still, based on where things are at. But we know that the investors are a finicky bunch, and Bitcoin coming down has also resulted in a lot of these miners coming down as well. To me, this is just a great buying opportunity. If you're investing for at least the next 2 years, a year and a half to 2 years, this is a prime buying opportunity right now to dollar cost average in. As always, not a financial advice. You guys have to do your own research. But this is definitely things that I like to look at when dollar cost averaging into companies that I own. Okay? So that's it. Let me know what you guys think of them. Excuse me. And whether you own them, whether you're buying more of them. And we'll call it a day for Marathon. Okay.